Hey, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, then welcome. My name is Maddie, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I will be watching episode 26 of the 2001 version of Fruits Basket. So welcome to another Fruba Friday. This is the last episode of the original series, so we finally made it all the way through it. So I am looking forward to just ending this series and moving on to other Fruits Basket related videos. My reaction to the original series has kind of just taken over when I want to branch out now specifically and do other Fruits Basket related videos, so I'm glad it's ending now. But it was fun rewatching it all over again. So let's get right into this episode, and before we begin, though, I am sorry if I make really snarky comments about how bad the ending of this series was, because it was bad. But at the same time, I'm not really sorry because all my feelings are true. They're all accurate. They're all just how I personally feel about it. And quite a few people do agree with me, so that's good to know. Well, let's get right into it and relive it all over again. We all remember that. It's so not right. I just remembered how much I'm not ready to see this again. As usual, though. Am I ever ready? Stop it! I agree with you, Kyo. Just stop it, because I can't take the feelings again. Oh, my baby. So sad. He actually, as we know, is right. The reason you kept him in is because you were scared of people seeing him for the real him, in case the bees were to come out. It's not about just wanting to keep him all to herself all the time. Well, maybe it was a little, but the main reason was because she was afraid of others seeing him in his true form, you know? Just a lot of overprotectiveness that was not healthy. Nope, she's different, which is good. She's amazing, because she's amazing. Even Kyo's just like me. What the heck are you doing here, Yuki? Of course he is. Look, I get what you're saying, but why are you saying it to Kyo? See, these things just don't make sense. It would make more sense if the series was longer, and we see the relationship between Yuki and Kyo build up more. But at this point, it's still too soon, so it's just really off-putting. It don't make sense. It don't make no sense. It don't. And it bothers me so much. That's right. I'm glad she remembered that. Like, how could you not, though? That was such a sweet thing for him to say back then. Also, I forget that his true form does not talk in this version. But in the manga he does, and in the reboot he does, so I don't know why they didn't have him talk in this one, but alright. Stay together. That's where that came from.
I want to eat our meals together, and study together, and worry together. I want to tell you all the things that are on my mind, Q. I want to listen to you. And so, I want us to stay together.
Gotta say though, the line delivery was on Toru's part was so much better in the reboot. Just everything is so much better. Like, I just need to stop saying that. Everything is about these last few episodes. For sure. However, it does not take the fact that it still hits me right here. Even this version. Still guts me. That's right. And thank goodness.
She never even tried to see me. I wanted us to talk together. And worry together too. I was fine with her being afraid. Even if she didn't love me in that ugly form. I wanted us to stay together.
Oh, baby. Still a beautiful scene nonetheless. Even in this one, it's so beautiful. Oh, both hugs in both versions were so good, so well done. Only that isn't the first time he says her name in this version. He said it at the whole thing. So I really like in the new one how that was the first time that they kept that plot point in there. That this one didn't. Kitty. Now we have the most iconic scene in the series. And then in the new one too it is. I don't blame it though. It's so precious. Her just bringing the kitty Kyo home. I'm like, Shigure, are you crying or laughing? Let's hope he ain't crying again. It's so weird to see him sobbing throughout all this. It makes no sense. That's the biggest thing probably out of the whole last arc of this version is Shigure's crying. It don't make no sense. Because, like, I can't give away spoilers, so I'll just stop there, but, I mean, you know what I mean. He has a prominent dark side. He has a certain agenda that he's sticking to. Why would he cry about all of this? I don't know. We're past that now. I'm going to stop talking about it, because I'm just going around in circles. It always bother me how Tor wasn't here during this scene. Because, like, that's how it originally was. But, well. Oh well, I guess.
I know I'm still not good enough. But someday, I swear, someday I'm gonna be the kind of person my master can be proud to tell the world. I'm his dad!
That's right. Cosmo just does not hold back, even for his baby. Always gonna be trouble, but he loves you anyway.
Is there anything I can do? Just be yourself. You'll be fine.
His little songs.
Where to start?
Cigarette? I'd like to go see 𝑇𝑜, if that's okay.
I'm really surprised they didn't flat out say no. Like, I don't know why they really allowed her to go there.
He only has a short time left to live.
Yes. I remembered this bizarre ending where Akito is apparently dying. Which is not in the manga in the slightest. That was totally made up. And it's just like, okay.
Hello, Hari. We're on our way over now, if that's okay. Oh no, it's not so much for me as for her.
And doesn't she get there and she's like, I don't even know why I'm here. It's like, you really should have prepared more for this, girl. Really? I love how nervous they all are. Like, that is really accurate. Maybe not as much Shigure, but I mean, Hatsuri and Yuki, yeah, I can totally see. I feel like I cannot hear a thing. I think it's because my computer is so loud right now. I have it like turned all the way up. So hopefully that'll help.
I don't know.
Everything's like painfully slow, like for them too, but also for me, because like so many things are just like dragged out. It's so weird. You do not touch the sweet rice paw. You do not do that. It's a sin. I mean, touch like that, of course.
You just can't say it, can you? Well, let me say it for you. You're going to tell me that you want to go on living with everyone in that house, but I won't allow it. I will make you regret you ever had anything to do with the Somas. You will suffer. You will suffer as we suffer. Did you think by coming here and kneeling before me you could
comments, right? Just like the context of everything is not.
Now, I want to hear you beg me for forgiveness. Say you'll never interfere with the Somas again.
It must have been very painful, 𝑚𝑎𝑘𝑒, being told the day you were born that you were going to die. It must have been so painful.
I have a lot of comments right now. I'm like, should I just say them all after this is over? Because I'm gonna ramble.
How it would be to know something like that, or how terrifying. 𝑠ugure and Yuki and Kyo, I'm sure they feel the same way. And Hattori too.
Well, yeah, some of them would be.
It'll be very sad to lose you.
They all would be to an extent. I don't know, it's hard to think about. Because, I mean, Akito at this point still has done so many awful things. Like, there isn't one good thing that they've done at all. At this point,
I was born in order to die. That's what was decided.
But why? Who decided it had to be like that? The Keto Ray
like, what does decided mean? Like, when he was born, did someone just,
It's been decided. It's been decided.
like, curse
and
him?
it never
Is it
even
something that's
asked me.
supposed to be a part of the curse? Is the head of the family, or
I didn't know my
I
mom
almost
was
spoiled.
going
I
to
almost spoiled. Is the head of the family like instantly the one to die once they're born? Like, how does this all work? Nothing makes sense. I'm. Oh, I don't even know.
I wanted her to be here to watch me.
Stop crying. Stop it. Stop crying.
I do get how like she ties that into her mom too, though. I mean, that's
I'm
sweet.
happy. I'm happy that I know you, Keto. And I don't regret leaving you. Or anyone. Not at all.
Keto's like, I love how.
I wanna
Like
know
listening to them call him Akito is making me call him again. It's Akito. I love how confused he looks. He's just like, what is with this girl? Never met a girl like that. Of course, well, none of them have. But she's like, doesn't have a mean bone in her body. But she's still imperfect, obviously. Look, he just yeets those fools away from him. I love how everyone just looks like a total mess at that moment. It's like everyone's just so disheveled. It's like a huge brawl just went down. Well, one kind of did. What I find interesting is how they decided that Yuki should be the one to go in there and Kyo stay outside, when really a more realistic thing would have been for Kyo to go inside and Yuki to stay out, because Yuki is way more scared of Akito than Kyo is. So, but alright. I'm just saying it would have made more sense if the roles were reversed.
Well, come on, you damn
At least to
Tell
me.
me what happened in there.
Oh, nothing, really. I guess it was presumptuous of me to think anything would change if I came here today.
Oh no, that's not true at all. Indeed, it's not.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking out loud.
No, you weren't.
I promise to tell you everything once we get home, okay?
And Q, what do you want?
We should have a fight once we get there too.
You know he's always down for that.
The music, huh? Well, it's about time. Hey, hold on. I'm not letting you out of my sight.
I see he's feeling lively again today. Yes, well, you seem pretty lively yourself back there. I suppose. Not that it really made that much of a difference. It's still not too late, you know. We may be able to
hangry.
Over here. Oh, coming.
This song is so cute.
Are you watching? You know, sometimes things are hard, and I feel sad, or I want to cry.
Little waves thing. Antenna, is that what it's
We're all
called?
trying to keep moving forward. And we will. I know we've still got a long way to go.
Oh yes, here's the moment that pissed me off the most out of the whole series. When it just ended. Like, what kind of conclusion was that? What kind of conclusion was that entire episode, really? Man, I remember just for years just being so mad. Like, obviously the first time I saw the original series, I kind of was like, the ending didn't bother me too much. Like, it still felt so anticlimactic. So it still didn't feel complete. I didn't get any closure. And that's the specific reason why I did read the manga, because I knew like the manga was complete. By the time I had watched the original and finished it, the manga was already like complete. It had been completed for years. So I could just binge it and like know the true ending. The true ending just like 10 times better than this ending, because this just didn't leave any closure whatsoever. Specifically, like, the thing that bothered me the most was how Kyo and Toru's relationship had just been so built up to this point after the true form arc and all that, and then we never get to see them together again and know where that goes. Like, it had so much potential, but the anime went nowhere with it. And now, since season 2 of the reboot just came out, we're getting those after scenes of them together and how they're handling each other and their relationship after the true form arc is done. And just like seeing them now is so beautiful, because they are so comfortable around each other, and Kyo is opening up to her more and just being so much more happy around her. And we did not get that in the original. So now, like I said, season 2 is here, we're getting that now, and I'm so happy about that. At this point, when this was the only version of the series in anime format that we had, I was so upset that we could not expand on Kyo and Toru's relationship, because it's so beautiful in the manga, and yet the anime just neglected it. And that's one thing that felt really inconclusive. At the final episode, of course, there were a lot of things that felt not really well tied together, like certain character arcs we didn't get to see. Some characters only popped up for a short amount of time, such as like Ritsu and Hiro, who only got one episode in the original series, and we never saw their characters again. So it was hard to actually see any development between them, since they only got one episode, you know, so it was just bad. It's the ending of this series is just not good. Like I said, it still has its emotional moments that draw me to it and that make me feel for it, but the reboot is just, all in all, so much better to me personally. But I think a lot of people agree. I do know I have run into some people who think the original is better, which is a really mind-boggling, but to each their own. I mean, you can think it's better if you want. I just really don't agree. It was interesting rewatching it again, though, and comparing it to the 2019 version and truly seeing how much better the reboot is and how much more satisfying it is. So yeah, I liked rewatching it again. I'm glad you guys enjoyed my re-reactions to this series, since I have seen it before. It was basically just commentary. Fruit Friday will be continuing. I'm going to do a different Fruits Basket related video every Friday, because I think doing one Fruits Basket video a week would be really fun, since really my channel is basically known for being a Fruits Basket fan channel. So I don't want to just end that. But thankfully, I have a lot of ideas on different fruits basket videos that I can do. I've written them all down and I want to do all of them, so I'm really excited for those to come. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this series, and thank you so much for watching it all the way through if you did. If you liked this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more anime related videos and anime reactions. And also be sure to click that bell icon beside the subscribe button if you want to be notified for whenever I post a new video, and I'll be back really soon. Bye!